Hello and welcome. Today we are back with another video. In today's video, I wanted to show a couple of things that we got while we were out and about yesterday. I did put these in the video, just kind of showing images of it. In the video, I put pictures in there showing that we went to PetSmart and that I had all these little babies in my arms. But they also have these reusable bags there that I think are so cute. So these are one of their bags, and they're like $1.99, I think, to get these. I love their bags. They're so cute. I love how they just represent like so many different animals. I just think they're adorable. I do tend to get a lot of the reusable bags, so I'll probably start getting as many as I can from there because I just love their bags. But I did show that I had a lot of these in my arms in one of the other pictures, and I don't know if you realize it or not if you have fur babies, but they actually have these great big plushies several times a year at PetSmart, and they're $5 each. So they have different textures on them and stuff. Now I only have 2 in here because we have the 4 puppies and they each got a new one yesterday. So yeah, they have 4. We ended up buying 6, but we ended up getting these 2 and then 2 other ones. So these are actually what they have out right now for like Easter. And what you can do is you can buy these as a donation. So they're $5 each, and you can buy them up at the register, and then you can donate them back to PetSmart, and they will give them to the local pet shelters for those babies to have a toy to play with. And I usually have the little squeakers in them. Like this one has one right there. But these have different textures and stuff to them. So if you have one that likes more of that like rough feeling texture, this is like the rough feeling, and then this one is like the super soft. But they have several other ones as well. So for Easter they have these, and then they also have a chick, a lamb, and I think there was like a kitty cat or something. And then we also found while we were there that they had a couple left from Valentine's, and they were on sale for like $1.47. So we went ahead and got the 2 that they had for Valentine's also. And I'm not even positive what they were. I can't remember. But whenever we brought them in, I literally hold them all in my arms in front of them, and I let each one of them pick which one they want. And so they each end up getting a different one, and they love these. They absolutely love them. And so we do have these 2 that they haven't used yet. And what I'll do is I'll just keep these in. Oh wait, there's 3. There's one more in here. I thought I just said 2. There's one more. This is one of the ones from Valentine's. So this was the puppy with the rose. So I guess we ended up getting 7 of them. These were on sale for like $1.47 though. And so we ended up buying one of each of those, and then we bought one of each of the Easter ones as well. And then when we got home, they each got to choose their own, and then we still have these 3. So if something happens to one of the ones that they have, then they'll get to get a new one out of the bag. Sometimes they do end up coming apart, or they end up getting really yucky, and then when we do wash them, sometimes they do pretty good washing, but after so many washings they'll start coming apart. So I tend to try to keep some of them put up. But our largest golden doodle, his birthday was yesterday, and so they all got to pick a new baby for his birthday. So we don't have any more of their birthdays coming up until August. We have August, September, and then December. So each birthday they get to choose a new toy. Sometimes they get them other than that, but for their birthdays we like to get them each a new toy for every birthday. That's what this was about, was showing you that don't skip on looking for things like this at like PetSmart, because they do have like the $5 ones, and then they have some smaller ones that are like $1 and something, and sometimes 2 something up in the front. But that's where we normally get like our toys. And then we also get some at like TJ Maxx and stuff like that. But yeah, these are great. So if you're looking for something like that, check out PetSmart, because they do have some really good options. Oddly enough, we have had a lot of unboxings lately, and we didn't have very many there for a long time. And now it's just like one right after the other. But why not share them with you? Because sometimes we get in things that you might really be interested in. So I want to just give you that opportunity to see just what we get. So a while back, we actually did an unboxing, and we had the Bunfly Pet Vacuum Clippers in there. And I said I would give you an update on those after we use them. And we have, in fact, used them. We have 4 fur babies that we have to groom. We have a large golden doodle, a mini golden doodle, a Porky, which is a Pomeranian Yorkie, and we have an American Cocker Spaniel. I was able to groom all 4 of them with that Bunfly, and it was absolutely amazing. I love it. Normally, if I do the grooming with them on the clippers, those clippers are not able to cut through the hair before I get done with all 4 of them. With like the cheaper clippers, we don't get the really expensive ones, but we normally get some of the cheaper ones that are supposed to be like good for professional clipping, and they just don't work well enough for all 4 of them. Somehow or another, with the way that the bun fly works, it actually vacuums the hair and pulls it in as you're clipping, and so it helps to clip that hair easier, I guess. Somehow, I'm not really sure how it works, but what I did was go ahead and order more of the clipper blades, because at this point of year they will need to be clipped like every 2 weeks or something, 3 at the absolute most. And I was able to get replacement blades for those, so I went ahead and got 4 of them, just because at the rate it's working, it is amazing. And I know that it is going to get dull quickly, and I really don't know how you sharpen those or make them to where they work better. So instead of worrying about that, I just went ahead and ordered more. They're very inexpensive. I think it was like $15 for 2, so $30 for 4 blades, and that'll last me for several months worth of grooming with them. But yes, the bun fly is amazing. I love it. So if you're curious about the vacuum groomer clippers, give them a try. I loved it. But I did get the bun fly. That's the brand I got. It has the big, I think it's like 3-liter container that actually holds the hair in it. So yes, I can recommend that one. Now we have a box. So we're going to open this box up and see what is in it. So one of the things that I got in here is this. So a while back I did a video looking for products that were cruelty free, and I found 7th generation and EOS in the cleansing products, and that was really about it. In local stores, I was only able to find like the fragrance free and the EOS, and I did not find any laundry detergent in 7th generation in our stores. So while I was online Amazon, I actually found Method, and this is cruelty free, and they had quite a bit of different fragrances available that I could find. But the thing is we can't find these in stores around where we are. So I couldn't find any that I could like smell them or even get an idea as to what they were like. So I went ahead and ordered this one. This one is the ginger mango. And I also have the fabric softener coming for this. Okay, I really like that one. Yes, that one smells very nice. I was really concerned because you just don't ever really know like what they're going to smell like. In ginger mango, those are 2 completely different fragrances that you don't really know what they're going to smell like when they turn them into like a chemical or to even put them together. But that smells really good. So we have the Method laundry detergent, and this is the ginger mango, and then we also have the fabric softener for this. So I'm going to give this a try and see just how we think about it. But yeah, I'm excited to try that one. I did get the EOS, and it doesn't have any kind of fragrance to it, and I don't really like that very much. I want some kind of fragrance, so we got that one to try. If you watch the other video about the villains, I ended up ordering another one of the villains. It's the same one. It's the Evil Queen, but I ordered it and told them I wanted them to put it in a packaging to where it didn't mess up anything, and I just don't understand. I don't know why we can't get this stuff shipped to us nicely. Like, it's not even closed. I'm very disappointed in Amazon and in the way that they are shipping things, because they are completely ruining all of this stuff when it comes to collectors. Like, why are you doing this? I don't understand. I don't know how to order things like this from them and be able to get it and nothing be ruined. So now I have 2 of these, the same ones that I want to be able to keep, and I'm not going to be able to because they have ruined both boxes. This is the first one that was shipped to us. This was the label. It is completely sticky when I tried to take it off. I might be able to get the rest of that off, and I might be able to get this off, but the corners and stuff are damaged on this one. But this one is in better shape than the one that when I told them to put it in something and ship it to me. It's better than what we got with this one, because this one is definitely, it doesn't show up quite as bad on the camera, I don't think, but it is completely ruined right there. I wouldn't be surprised if this is not damaged inside here, just because of the way the box is. Like, that is, it has weakened that extremely. Yeah, so I'm very unhappy with this. I don't know. I I think what I'm going to do is try to clean this one and see if I can make it any better, and then go from there. If I can, I will end up keeping the original one just because it's the best out of the worst conditions. But I'm very disappointed in the way that they're doing this. So what would you do? Like, are you a collector? Do you collect like these kind of things? Would you keep the boxes that are damaged? Would you just send them back? I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. I want to be able to start this collection. The price on this one was about half of what it is through Enesco to buy it. So yeah, give me your thoughts and opinions on this one. Would you just send them both back due to the fact that they have damaged the boxes and made them not be like the perfect condition or even close to perfect condition? Would you just send them back? Would you keep them? I don't know. Just give me your thoughts on what you would do with that. And then other than that, I just bought some little cleaning products for the house. So these are just the fresh gels for toilets to keep them nice and neat and clean. So yeah, but I don't know. Like, this is just very disappointing to me. I'm not real sure what to do about this. I was hoping the one that they sent to me when I told them to make sure that they used their packaging, that they would send it to me separate, but they didn't. They shoved it into this box with all these cleaning products, and then I'm sure the weight of this banging up against it didn't help anything. But yeah, that's what we got. So we did go shopping a couple of days ago, and I did put up a video of the shop with me. We did go looking for more of like the Enesco products and stuff in like Marshalls, TJ Maxx, things like that, trying to locate some in person, and we have not been able to locate any of them like through a retailer. I was really hoping we could find some more that we could see in person and then just be able to buy them, but that wasn't an option for us yet. So I'm not really sure where you can get them in person. Now, I do know I do order a lot of my like Department 56 from countryandmoregifts.com, and I know they sell some Enesco pieces, but I don't think they have this one, and I don't think they have very many of the villains available right now. Now, that could change, but currently I don't think there were very many of them available. So yeah, I'm not sure. Do you know a retailer that has these? Do you know anywhere that has them for a good price other than Amazon? Because apparently that's not getting us anything. I don't know. But if you know anything, let us know. That's what we got in our Amazon haul. And like I said, we also have the fabric softener of this as well. So we're going to give that a try, and I will let you know what we think about that. Because if it is good, and it definitely smells pretty good, but if it works well, I will keep using it, because I really am trying to get to where we're doing a lot more of the cruelty-free products as much as we can. So as I use up the stuff that we have, I'm trying to replace it with all like cruelty-free items. And yeah, so if you know of a retailer that has those, or if you sell anything that's cruelty-free that you would like for us to try, leave a comment and let us know so we can get it and try it, and we'll tell everybody about it, what we think of it. So yeah, but with that being said, have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.